long been at the forefront of the software industry.
Why did you take on such a big transition?
Well, we are a species of tinkerers. If something somewhere is technologically doable, someone's trying to do it. From a sheep, slow the aging process, people take on challenges such as creating fully autonomous cars to save lives.
And will fully autonomous cars save lives?
Well, yes. 94% of motor vehicle accidents are a result of human error. Drivers get distracted by so many things, putting a CD into the CD player or staring at an attractive pedestrian. Our goal at Ithaca Solutions was to make driving safer without a human element. We worked to save lives.
What did this project have you do?
Well, I was in charge of everything. So I created the team, Auto. I was in charge of all of the meetings. I hired Isaac Arias. And basically, I overlooked all of the data in the black box. I was in charge.
What was this Auto?
Auto was a substitute for the driver's hands, eyes, feet, and brain. It was a small, 3-cylinder, rear-engine smart passion that was modified to be completely autonomous. It was rose green, a statement we believe solidified everything we believed in as a company.
What do you mean by that?
Well, James Joyce once said, you can have a red rose, you can have a white rose, but you can never have a green rose.
Objection, relevance.
Your Honor, it goes as to what Ithaca believes as a company.
Overruled. Now, Ithaca believes that life marches on and science marches along right with it. So to honor scientific advancements, we named the color of our car rose green.
Now, back to the Auto. Was the car fully autonomous?
Well, it was ready to be operated fully autonomous level 4. We were only approved for level 3, which meant that we had to constantly have a supervisor in the car.
And who was this supervisor?
Isaac Arias. I hired him out of Chicago to be a part of our vision.
What was his role in your vision?
Well, his job was to supervise the car, to provide feedback to our engineering team about the test vehicle. In short, his job was to protect the car from causing harm or being harmed, to intervene if needed, though that was highly doubted to be the case. We constantly reminded him to stay vigilant, and we complied with all of U.S. safety standards.
How did you remind him to stay vigilant?
Well, he had a week-long training process where he figured out everything about the car and exactly how to keep it safe. We also constantly reminded him to pay attention every single day, and we made a little dashboard sign with the same intentions.
What other, if any, safety measures did Ithaca take?
Well, yes, we complied with all U.S. safety standards. Safety issues are very important to us at Ithaca Solutions. We worked with auto industry folks to pair U.S. safety-approved hardware with our software. Auto was programmed to save the maximum amount of lives possible. Auto was designed to save lives.
How did you go about pairing the software and the hardware?
Well, we cut and drilled the body of the car to put in lasers and sensor pulses, Auto's eyes, which then created a 3D LiDAR light detection ranging system, Auto's form of communication. That way, it was able to decide, based on circumstances, the wisest decisions. Now, all of that data was then wired to the black box, Auto's brain. Auto not only had eyes in the back of his head, but all around him.
What was your role in this project?
Well, I was in charge.
In charge of what?
Well, I led all the meetings. I hired Isaac Arias out of Chicago. And basically, I overlooked all of the black box information.
Was this black box information regularly updated?
Yes, it recorded real-time data, and it kept it all in a computer so that I could always watch it, look back on it. It was kept in a highly advanced code so that only Ithaca's employees could understand. That way, it kept it safe. It's the only reason we did not give the black box to Terry Terracini. However, it was programmed in a way that's like giving something free will. Once you do that, you're out of the equation. The black box was simply all of Auto's decision-making skills.
I'd now like to direct your attention to June 16th. Have you been able to look over the black box data for that day?
Yes, I have.
Was the Auto traveling a preset route?
Yes, every single day, Auto and I drove along River Road.
Your Honor, permission to review what has been previously exhibited as 601.
Go ahead.
Is this the road that the Auto was on?
Yes, every single day I can drive on that road.
Your Honor, permission for the witness to step down and demonstrate? Now, what information from the black box is recorded about the auto on this road?
Well, due to the auto sensors and laser pulses, it saw everything. It's like it had eyes. So it was traveling down River Road in the north direction when it sensed a mule cross into its path. From that, it calculated 3 possible options based on the circumstances.
What were these 3 possible options?
Well, as you can see from the diagram, the car could either turn right into the river due to submerged rocks and temperature of the water being unknown variables, and obviously no one would purposely drive into a river as we would lose the car and Ike. That was not a good option. Now it could brake. However, the car sensed water on the road due to its highly advanced sensors. Now, braking suddenly would cause skidding. Now, the car also on the left side saw about 5 children based on their size and stature, and the car calculated a 75% likelihood of killing 2 or more of these children had it braked. So it decided that the third option, driving straight, would be the safest.
What was the result of driving straight?
Well, the car drove straight and it hit the mule. The mule was killed and Ike died. But the children were saved, and for that we're eternally grateful.
How did the car react physically to this collision?
Well, the car's roof flexed, but it had the strength to hold itself intact. Ike was wearing a seatbelt, and his body suffered no crash injury. Even if the car had rolled over,